Ready? Okay, yeah, I gotta go.
I had no idea.
Idea what?
It's about to happen.
Yeah. Here he comes.
Laura, can I see you up here? I'll explain this in a minute.
Or maybe not.
This paint thing was not my idea. Laura and I have now been dating for 2 years and 8 months. On the 10th, actually July 10th, and it was kind of a special first date. We went out and we had the top down. It was a nice summer night. And we drove to Greenwood Lake and we watched the boats go by and had a nice dinner. And then we talked about things that we liked and things we had in common. And found out that we both camped at one point up at Lake George and Long Lake, and Lake Eaton, and talked about the bears coming out to go to the dumps. And we said, I did that, and he used to come from behind, and so on and so forth. Then we talked about other old things, and we liked antiques. And I said, I love old hardware stores. And I said, especially like that one up in Florida, New York. She goes, I used to live above there, which she did. She did. So, and then we're driving home, and it was the 10th of July, and because there was inclement weather, on the 4th, everyone, all the towns, I know, all of the towns put off their,
He's always quiet.
Tony.
You're the best kid ever.
2 hours and doesn't say a word. So anyway, because the 4th of July there was inclement weather that year, they actually had fireworks on the 10th. So we're driving,
It's our first date.
which was our, I just said that, which was our first date. And we're driving home, and I see the fireworks up by Upper Greenwood Lake Airport, so we went in there, and we're sitting there, and I parked with the top down, and we're like 200 yards, and the fireworks, so we were fortunate to really have fireworks go off on our first date.
You give a really good first date.
So now this. We actually met here at Rob's
Thank you, Robinson.
about 3 years ago. I don't know how long before we knew each other, but I would sit and read the newspaper, and she was with her group that they met every Sunday. And they asked me to join them, and I did, and yada, yada, yada. This Seinfeld thing, here we are. So, the horse, she said, if and when you ever ask me to marry you, I want you to be on a white horse wearing a tuxedo. This is as close, I can't, obviously with the Board of Health, we can't bring a white horse. So,
bird.
if you would hold the white horse. So Laura Gardner, in front of God and your family and my family, and our friends that have gathered here. I ask you the question, will you marry me? I'm off verklempt.
I was just saying to Paul yesterday, I said, you know, I always imagine meeting someone that I just feel myself with, feel comfortable with. We laugh hysterical all the time. He's hysterical, and I don't know why he thinks I'm funny. He always laughs. We just, I mean, the more I'm with him, the more I want to be with him. I'm just really blessed. So thanks.
So what's your answer?
We hear you?
Yes. It's too big, but it's absolutely.
Laura, that's not his fault. I hear rings come in one size and that's it. Dee told me they just come in one size.
Absolutely.